I'm in the middle of a 10 card spread. I just pulled card 3, and it's King of Wands. Card 1 was 3 of Wands. Card 2 was 9 of Cups. I was stuck at this part because card 3 represents the past and the experiences that are most likely the root cause of the blocks towards wherever you're trying to go with your manifestation or your goals or whatever. Like 3 represents the obstacle in this spread. The 3rd card. And 3 of Wands was the 1st card. And that's pretty much the main issue of what's going on at the current moment. And the Wands deal with like passion and like your energy and like your motivation. It's about like the signs. Wait, no. I take that back. The swords are about dang. I gotta look at this again. I gotta get back into my momentum. Yeah, that's what 3 of Wands represents, actually. The momentum. Okay, I was right. The Wands are passion, motivation, and energy. So it's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Oh yeah, the swords were like the air signs. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's it. So this is really, and I'm an Aries sun. I'm an Aries sun. So this really related to what what I'm going through, and I really pulled this for me. But I felt like this is so important that other people need to hear what's going on, because this may not just be for me. This may be for somebody else. There's probably some people out there that are in similar situations. So yeah, so that's why I'm recording this. So yeah, I pulled card number 3, It's a King of Wands. The card number 3 is Three of Wands. And King of Wands is supposed to be the obstacle to this Three of Wands, which relates to these fire signs, with the energy, with the passion, the motivation. But the Three of Wands represents momentum, creativity, planning. It's about, being encouraged, to push through those obstacles and barriers and blocks and exploring something new. You might have to take a different path, like that you never thought to take before. And I feel like that's kind of resonating right now. Right, because if this route that I'm currently on isn't getting me to where I need to go, then I'm going to have to find another route to get to where I need to go, basically. And whatever this King of Wands, whatever that energy is, it's kind of like a redirection sign to be like, yo, this path is not getting you here. It's not going to take you there. You got to go somewhere else. So get out of this King of Wands and get to where you need to go. And card number 4 is going to show you exactly what that's about. Okay, it's getting hard to read. I gotta adjust some things. Okay, that didn't really help. Okay, I'm back. Let's find my reading light. Okay, so where we at? Card number 4, I'm about to pull that. Okay, so you know what the issue is, right? With like the momentum being blocked. This path, this momentum is on this certain path, and you might need to get a, I might need to get a, well, we might need to get a new, what we might need to do is find a new path and channel this momentum on this new path to get to where we need to go in a timely fashion. And card 4 is going to tell us the approach on how to do this. So here we go, card 4. And we got, wow, 5 of Swords. I was just talking about swords. So yeah, swords, that's the air signs. So, yeah, air signs. Talking about your, when automatically I see swords, I think about words. And that's a part of the sword energy. It's about your words, your thoughts, and your actions. So right off the bat, that's an approach, and a lot of times the solution is like how we think about certain things and how we react, the decisions we make, and the words we use in our daily life. So that King of Wands might be altering the way we think, the words we use, and our daily actions, right? Sometimes it's better to like get into your own original pattern, right? Without that outside energy influencing you. And because that'll take you off your path, right? Because that's somebody else's path, right? Stay in your path, stay in your lane. And the obstacle might be you merging into somebody else's lane, what somebody else created for themselves. That's not yours, that's their situation. Stay in your situation, your original situation, because your original situation was most likely way better than somebody else's situation, because it was more of a self-reliant situation. You're relying on yourself. You're not looking at some outside person to help you, to not even help, just like to influence your thoughts and your actions and your words, Stay in your own thoughts, stay in your own actions, stay in your words, right? It's not necessarily bad to have an outside point of view, but you want to remain solid in who you are, because I feel like that's gonna take you a lot further along and get you out away from these obstacles and be able to maneuver and get to where you need to go with this Three of Wands, right? This momentum. It's about the momentum right now. The momentum is like important. It's an important element in getting to where you gotta go. So the approach is Five of Swords. Remember your thoughts, your words, your actions. The Five of Swords. So this Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords. That's about problem solving, seeking solutions. You know, you might, it's like going back to the drawing board. So, with this sword energy, it's about like focused strength. So, this is a time to be focused on this solution to regaining this momentum and staying focused on this path, right? Your thoughts, actions, words have to be focused. Everything, it has to be focused. This is a time of being focused. Focus. You know, that's the approach right now. That's the solution. Focus. Focus on the solution. How we can get this momentum going. How we can get this path, how we can get further along on this new path. I haven't really talked a lot about the second card, which was the Nine of Cups. That's about like your emotions, your feelings. It's about like the heart. And you gotta get it. You gotta not have that when it comes to reaching this goal, coming up with this solution. You can't really have like your feelings be altered. You can't be like in your feelings or in your emotions about certain things. Like you can't allow this King of Wands to put you in your feelings and emotions about your situation. Like, you know what you have to do. You know, not nobody else. You know what you have to do. You know what has to be done. Not nobody else. You know what has to be done. So focus on that. Focus on what has to be done. It sounds a lot like a lot of selfishness is needed to get to this point. But that's not really selfish. That's just, to me, it's more like self-faith and self-love. Because this King of Wands is gonna get you out of your self-faith and your self-love. It's gonna have you putting faith in someone else, something else, having love, someone else, something else. And that's what that, Knight of Cups. That Nine of Cups will get you out of that self-love real quick. It could be a distraction. That's the distraction, right? But right now, we have a new approach. We have the approach. The approach that's the solution. Which is, we're going to solve this problem. We're going to go back to the drawing board. We have the solution. We may feel like we're limited in situations, in our situation. But we have the solution. We have everything we need. We have everything we need, you know? We have it. We have it within. We have it. That's what, you know, that's what that self-love and self-faith is about. Like, just knowing that you have everything you need. That you're completely satiated. All your needs are met. You don't need anything else to get to where you gotta go. You have more than enough. You just gotta realize that. Five of Swords, you know? How you think about it. How you troubleshoot it. Five of Swords. The decisions you make, the choices you make, the actions. Five of Swords, how you talk about the situation. Who are you talking to, you know? The people you're talking to, are they in alignment with where you're trying to go? Are they in alignment with this path that you're on? What information are you getting? Where are you getting this information from? Are these the experts? Is this the best information you can possibly get to reach that next level, you know, on this journey? I don't know. I feel like this video might cut off. We're already at like 28 minutes. But I'm going to keep going. Yeah, so I'm going to pull this next card. Next card is about, you know, card 5. Okay, card 5 is about higher goals. And it's going to give us some ways that we can overcome these obstacles. Here we go. Okay. Try not to pull cards in reverse, but this one came out in reverse. It's the Page of Wands. So when it's in reverse, that's usually about not overindulging in whatever that energy is. The Page of Wands. Wow. We're still in that fire energy. And that's interesting how this is like one of the ways to overcome the obstacles. The Page of Wands. idea. It's just an idea. The Page of Wands. Yeah, this is about Page. This is about this new stage, you know? The Page of Wands. This new stage. This is a new creative direction. This new path. That's what it's about. The Page of Wands. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This idea, you have this new idea, this new route, you know, the new route to take to get to where we gotta go. Okay. I'm gonna pull the next card. Okay, card 6 is about the subconscious. So this is going to be subconscious. Subconscious. Here we go. Okay, it's got pulled up right. 7 of Swords. Okay, we need the swords. You know, the thoughts, the words, the actions, air signs, swords, seven of swords. Subconscious. This is what's going on a deeper subconscious level is just your thoughts, words, your actions. That's what's really the engine behind everything. Seven of Swords. Seven is about manifestation and progress. Seven of Swords. You gotta realize that your words, your actions, your thoughts are all connected to the manifestation process. And if you want to really achieve progress on this new path, in this new creative direction, you have to have that focus within your words, within your intellectual properties, facilities, within your decision making and your problem solving. It's that focus. That focus is gonna keep that momentum going. You don't want to lose that momentum. You don't want to lose that momentum before you reach the destination. You got to think of this point right here. This is just like This is just like a rest stop. This is a rest stop. You're on this long journey and you just can't not have a rest stop, you know? You can't just go. If you're traveling a long distance and you don't utilize the rest stops, you can like injure yourself seriously. You don't take a break and regroup. That's what it's about right now. You can't have like this mindset of not needing any rest. You have to have these focused rests. Everything has to be focused. It has to be organized, like in a set schedule, right? You have to have a set regimen at this time. Regardless of what goes down, you have to take your time to rest, right? At this set time. Don't let anything throw you off. So I think that's that new priority right now is that rest time. You have to establish a rest time. Because that rest time is going to help you problem solve, regroup, recalibrate, come to that solution. You need to have your body has to be right, you know? Your body needs to be on a schedule. Body, mind, spirit needs to be on a schedule, right? Or you're going to be unhealthy. You're not going to feel good. You're going to be in confusion and disarray and not knowing how to get to where you got to go. Foggy mind, cloudy, and disillusionment, right? To avoid all that stuff, you really got to take the time and have this focused regimen, this focused routine where you have that time of rest established and you don't let anything come in between that. And that might be that King of Wands energy that's throwing that routine off. Because they don't have an established routine. So if you want to be into that energy, then you're not going to have an established routine. Your routine going to be different from them. You have your own routine. You need to stick to that. Don't let nobody throw you off your routine. That's the Seven of Swords, right? That's seven, that manifestation, that progress. That's what you see, right? On a fundamental level. Manifestation 7, manifestation progress, swords, that your thoughts, your words, your actions, 7 energy, you're in a higher level of your solution, right? The higher level of the solution is the manifestation, right? The higher level of the problem solving is the manifestation. When you see the progress, when you see progress, you're past the problem solving, right? You see the progress. See the progress. See the progress. See the progress. You know? That's like that's the motto right now. See the progress. You know? That's a motto. On a subconscious level, the motto right now is see the progress. That's the theme right now. That's the theme. See the progress. And then the other side of that is when you can't see the progress, right? That's the deception. That's when the King of Wands is blocking you from seeing that progress. It's deceiving you, like it's showing you something different than what the reality of your situation, where you're trying to go with, you know. See the progress. See the progress. Get into that progress, man. Get into that progress. And we know what the solution is, or the approach is, that problem solving, that going back to the drawing board. That's that rest, like the drawing board, you know? That could be like meditation. That's like the drawing board. That's like when you're on that drawing board, you're in a meditative state because you're thinking about, you know, you're like coming up with ideas, you're brainstorming. That helps you get to that solution. And you need to do more of that right now. You need to have like a set time to brainstorm, a set time for that drawing board, that classrooms, that, you know, you need your own classroom type of situation, schedule, you know, your study, right? The study time. How can I get to this? How can I solve these problems? You're going to be given, every day, you're given a bunch of problems to solve, right? You have to work on these problems. You need a time, set a time to work on these problems. Right? You set a time to work on these problems. You have a set time to work on these problems. And then you see the progress. You see the progress on your path, on this creative direction. You have to know what problem you're solving, right? That's where that focus comes in. You're focused on solving these problems. You're focused on seeing your progress on this manifestation. See the progress. Okay. Eight. Card 8. Everybody around you, outside influences you can't control. Okay, upright. Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Pentacles, that's about the earth. That's the earth signs. Everybody around you. Dang. I feel like I know who that is. Pentacles is about finances, work, and career, and like possessions. You can't really you can't control where other people are in their lives, you know? Again, focus. Focus on your progress, your routine. Everybody else has their own routine, right? They have their own routine. When you realize that, you're less likely to like be distracted. You have your own routine. That comes with your self-love and your self-faith, you know? You believe in your routine. Believe in your pattern and your momentum. Everybody else has their own momentum that they're on that's led them to what they got. Their work and their, you know, their possessions, their finances because of their pattern, you know? That's their routine. You have a separate one, and it's gonna give you your own situation. It's giving you your own situation, your own possessions, your work, your finances because of your routine, right? Your pattern, your momentum. You have to have something focused. That consistency, momentum and consistency, they go hand in hand. When you stop being consistent, you lose your momentum, right? So don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. get distracted by those outside influences, somebody else's situation when it comes to their finances, their work, and their possessions. Don't let somebody else's, finances, somebody else's possessions, somebody else's work. Don't let that distract you, right? Don't think about that. Don't 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 think about that. Don't put those words, those thoughts and those actions into your routine, right? Queen. Queen. Caregiving, feminine power, the feminine intellect, the feminine energy. Creativity, nurturing, replenishment, generosity, and nature. It's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the outside influence. That's the good and the bad. What I'm saying is stay focused. And don't be distracted by that. Let it work for you. Don't be working for it, right? Mm. It should work in your benefit. Don't like that's like the ultimate like finesse. Like don't find ways to work for that benefit so that benefits from your work, right? That's not what you should be thinking about, right? You're thinking about getting to this destination. And if anything, if you're thinking about anything outside of that, with that outside influence, that better be like working towards benefiting you. Because if it doesn't, you're not going to get anywhere. That's just the plain practical truth of it. The Queen of Pentacles. It's gotta be nurturing you. It's gotta be replenishing you. Everything outside of you. If it's not, then get away from it. At this point, it better be replenishing you. It better be nurturing you. It better be putting you in alignment with nature. If it's not, then you gotta find something that does. If you're gonna be around anything, that's the energy you want to be around, right? want to be around. If this is what you can't control, listen, the outside influence, what you can't control, right? Your outside influences. If you can't control your outside influences, then control then select the outside influences you want to be around, right? You can't control this. You can't really control your environment, right? This is your environment, right? You can't really control your environment. Find an environment you want to be around. Find an environment that's going to benefit you. That's a hard thing to do. Cause right now I feel like I'm not in the environment that I want to be around. But that was the old way of thinking. Change how you think about the environment, right? You can't control the environment. Change how you think about the environment. Like, okay, this environment is replenishing me. This environment is putting me in alignment with nature. This environment is a nurturing environment. This environment is feeding my soul. This environment is adding to my finances, is growing my bank account. This environment is putting me in a good financial situation. This environment is helping me elevate in my career. This environment is giving me everything I need. This environment is adding wealth into my life. See right there, that changes everything. Those words are powerful. That right there is creating a new route. That right there is an ideal creative direction that you've been looking for. Queen of Pentacles. this environment is adding to my creativity. It's enhancing my creativity. This environment. Okay. This is card 7. Queen of Pentacles is card 7. Just to clarify. And card 7 is about how you play into what's going on in your situation. This is about advice and recommendations. I mean, I was reading it as the outside influences, which is card 8, but this is in alignment with card 8 because when it comes to like advice and recommendations, it really is about changing your environment by how you think about it, right? Because you can't control the outside influences. You can't control everybody around you, right? But you can control how you think about the environment. You can control how you think about the situation. And that's the advice and recommendation. And we're going to clarify that. Card 8, which is all about outside influences. representing what's going on around you, the environment, right? Okay, so what we got here is the Three of Swords. Yeah, right? I, I automatically think about like a deserted feeling, right? A sense of hopelessness, right? Like a lack of resources, lack of activities, you know? The three. Let's get into the three. Three. Right. We know that. We know that. The three is about momentum and forming patterns. Three of Swords, you know, the thought patterns, your routine, this is all about the routine. This is your routine. That's what's else. Everything is about like routine, right? Everything is about routine. That's that's it. Like that's gonna be the deciding factor. That's gonna set you apart from everybody else. Your routine. That needs to be the priority. On a fundamental level. Your thoughts have to be organized. Your actions have to be organized. Your words have to be organized. There needs to be a routine about it. There needs to be a routine about everything you do. It has to be in accordance to the objective. the mission, right? What you're ordered to do, or what you're ordered to accomplish. There needs to be a routine about it, or it's not going to get done. You won't see any progress if there's no routine. So really understand routines, understand patterns, understand momentum, inertia, right? It's like physics, nature, be in an environment that is gonna feed into your routine. Yeah. Right? That's what it is. The routine, right? Just going, you want to be in around environment with the best routine. You got to tell yourself that you're going to have the best routine. Your routine is going to be better than everybody around you. No one's going to have a better routine than you. You can out-routine somebody, out-routine everybody around you. You're going to reach that goal. I guarantee it. Know your routine. See the progress. See the routine. Holla at your boy. Okay. Okay, card 9 is about the hopes and fears around this issue. the main issue. We're talking about that momentum, that path. Hopes and fears. Okay, this is upright. Ooh. Oh, this Queen of Swords. Thoughts, words, actions. Queen of Swords, though. That feminine energy. You know, it's nurturing. Off the bat, it's just like you want to be around. What's going to become like some type of incubator for this success? What is going to replenish you? What words, the actions, thoughts, this routine, This routine is going to do that. You want to be around that energy. That's the hope. And the fear is like when it doesn't, it's like the opposite. Like when you feel like that sense of hopelessness, feel deserted, right? You feel abandoned, like nobody's there for you, right? The energy, that's an energy I feel like in the world that is like, it feels like, it seems like it's getting harder and harder to grasp, like that nurturing feeling. Like I even seen it today, like you don't really see people like being in that nurtured energy. Like it's like, I know it's about like self-love and self-faith, but you need to feel that outside, that you need to feel that nature, feel like that feminine energy that you're being nurtured. You can't buy that. That's not something you can buy. How do you attract that into your life? How do you attract that into your life? That authentic feeling of nurture, of that an authentic feeling of generosity, that authentic feeling of support. Dang, it's hard to find that. It's hard to find that. This card 9 is like deep. The Queen of Swords, right? Dang, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Dang, that's crazy. I know this energy though. It's like what it could be, right? Hmm. It's crazy, right? Like, what happens when you come across a princess? What's that feeling like? Hmm. That's deep, man. This card is like giving me life. Like, I know that energy. Yeah, it's deep. I gotta end this video soon. last card. 10. Okay, so the 10 is about the possible outcome for this issue, but doesn't ignore the fact that it's about free will and your actions, your decisions really control the outcome at the end of the day. So here's 10 possible outcome. Seven of Cups. 7. What is the 7 about? Progress, manifestation, the higher form of the solution and problem solving situation or energy. This is when you see the progress, manifestation, the cups. You got your feelings, emotions. Okay, I can see that. You feel better about it, right? Emotionally in a better situation. That's pretty much it. Like, at the end of the day, you want to feel good. You want to feel better about it. Feel better about it, right? You just gotta feel better about it. That's it. You gotta see progress in it. Like, I was feeling like this, but now I feel like this, and it's better because of this, that, and the third, right? That's progress. That's manifestation, right? So, yeah, feel better. See the progress, see the routine, feel better. That's it. That's it. But at the end of the day, Queen of Swords, gosh.